Have you ever noticed that the most successful entrepreneurs seem to radiate an unshakable confidence, even in the face of massive challenges? You might think they were born with it, but I'm about to share something that Abraham Lincoln knew about confidence that most entrepreneurs completely miss. You see, Lincoln once said that if he had 6 hours to chop down a tree, he would spend 4 hours sharpening his axe. And in those words lies the secret to building the kind of confidence that can transform you from an uncertain beginner to an unstoppable force in business. I know this because I've lived it. Right after graduating high school, I found myself staring at a future full of possibilities, but paralyzed by self-doubt. Studies show that 59% of entrepreneurs struggle with this exact same fear of failure, but through years of experience and helping countless other business owners, I've discovered that true confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through intentional preparation. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact framework I use to develop unshakable confidence as an entrepreneur. We'll cover the 3 essential pillars of preparation that separate successful business owners from those who stay stuck in self-doubt. And I'll share specific strategies that have helped my clients transform from hesitant beginners into confident leaders in their industries. But before we dive in, let me share something crucial. This isn't about fake it till you make it tactics or surface level confidence tricks. What I'm about to share comes from years of studying successful entrepreneurs and discovering what truly creates lasting confidence in business. Whether you're just starting out or you've been in business for years, but still battle self-doubt, these principles will help you build the kind of confidence that withstands any challenge. Alright? The foundation of unshakable confidence. You know, when I first started thinking about building my businesses, I spent countless hours in preparation. This wasn't just about researching market trends or studying business models. Though that was a part of it, I was thinking deeply about how I could add real value to the marketplace. This thorough preparation became my secret weapon, the foundation of my confidence. Let me explain why this matters so much. When you're thoroughly prepared, something remarkable happens. Instead of being blown around by every challenge or setback, you develop what I call root system confidence, like a mighty oak tree that can weather any storm because its roots run deep. The 3 pillars of entrepreneurial confidence. Number 1, knowledge preparation, the confidence catalyst. The first pillar of unshakable confidence is knowledge preparation. Think about it. When you know your industry inside and out, when you've studied your market deeply, confidence naturally follows. This isn't about becoming a walking encyclopedia. It's about building a solid foundation of expertise that you can rely on. Here's what this looks like in practice. Start by identifying the core areas of knowledge you need in your business. For me, after studying economics, I focused on understanding market dynamics and value creation. I spent time learning not just the what, but the why behind successful business strategies. Research shows that entrepreneurs who invest time in continuous learning are 39% more likely to feel confident in their decision making. This isn't just about formal education. It's about developing a deep understanding of your industry, your customers, and your unique value proposition. Number 2, strategic preparation, your confidence blueprint. The second pillar in strategic preparation. This is where you move from knowledge to action planning. I've seen too many entrepreneurs jump into action without a clear strategy, and that's a recipe for self-doubt. When I was planning my businesses, I didn't just think about what I would do when I had the money. I thought about how I would use that money wisely. I created contingency plans, mapped out potential challenges, and developed solutions before I needed them. Here's a practical approach. Create what I call a confidence blueprint. This includes your core business strategy, potential challenges and solutions, resource allocation plans, growth scenarios, and responses. Having this blueprint gives you the confidence to make decisions quickly and effectively, knowing you've thought through the implications. Number 3, mentorship, the confidence accelerator. The third and perhaps most powerful pillar is mentorship. Nothing builds confidence faster than having guidance from someone who's been where you want to go. As I mentioned earlier, in my preparation phase, I made sure to connect with mentors who could provide insight and guidance. Think about it. When things aren't making sense, when you're facing a challenge you've never encountered before, having a mentor who can say, I've been there, here's what works, is invaluable. It's like having a map through unknown territory. Studies show that entrepreneurs with mentors are 70% more likely to survive their first few years in business. This isn't just about survival, it's about having the confidence to make bold moves because you have experienced guidance implementing the confidence framework. Now, let's talk about how to put this into practice. Start by assessing where you are in each of these three pillars. Knowledge assessment. What do you know deeply about your industry? Where are your knowledge gaps? What resources do you need to fill these gaps? Strategic planning. Do you have a clear business strategy? Have you mapped out potential challenges? What's your plan for different scenarios? Mentorship development. Who can guide you in your journey? What specific expertise do you need in a mentor? How can you add value to the mentorship relationship? Remember, building unshakable confidence isn't about eliminating fear or doubt. It's about being so well prepared that you can move forward despite them. When you encounter trials and tribulations, you won't be blown to the left or right because your preparation has given you a solid foundation to stand on. Here's the truth about confidence in entrepreneurship. It's not about being fearless. It's about being prepared. When you combine deep knowledge, strategic planning, and mentorship, you create a foundation of confidence that nothing can shake. Think about what Abraham Lincoln said about sharpening the axe in business. Your confidence is that sharp axe. Every hour you spend in preparation, in learning, in strategic planning, and in seeking guidance, that's you sharpening your axe. So if you're feeling uncertain or doubting yourself right now, remember this. The most successful entrepreneurs weren't born confident. They built their confidence through intentional preparation. Start with one pillar, whether it's deepening your knowledge, creating your strategic blueprint, or finding a mentor. Take that first step today. And if you found value in this video, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video.